On today's episode, I'm answering directly a question that was asked of me by one of you. Who will it be? What will the question be? I don't know. Let's find out. G'day guys and girls, and welcome to Attitude is Everything, episode 7. Today I am answering a question directly from one of you. Amy, I'm talking about what we were talking about last week. We're bringing it up for everybody to talk about. I hope you don't mind. I'm sure you won't. You're fantastic with this sort of stuff. So last week Amy gave me a call and we were talking about she was getting a little bit concerned about how old she's getting and things she is or isn't achieving are or aren't, however you meant to say it. The short and long is a friend of Amy's is just turning 50, and that's brought to light the fact that she's getting older, and that's bringing to light some scare factors. So today, we're talking about age and what age can and can't do for you, okay? So let's get a few things straight. Age is just a number, guys. I can't stress that enough. When it comes to your success, no matter what it is you want, age is just a number. And I'm going to give you some examples as we go along. So let's start with love. I'm sure we've all heard about these 80-year-old billionaires that find love from that 30-year-old right at the end. But at the end of the day, look, whether you think they're a gold digger or not, whether you think it's true love or not, it's a big gap and age is just a number. If I take my parents, for example, there's, close to a decade between them. I'm not going to say exactly how much because they may watch this and get angry, but there's a big gap and it is almost a decade. And I know myself, I've dated both sides of the spectrum with a bit of an age gap. So, when it comes to the dating world, what's the saying? Love knows no boundaries. Age is just a number in that respect. I'm sure if you're looking for that, certainly as far as trying to build relationships, there's no such laws out there that you can or can't be friendly or friends with anybody of any age. Gary Vaynerchuk actually says in a lot of his videos recently, go hang out at a retirement home and chat to all the 90-year-olds. His point with that is, you'll hear a lot of regrets. They don't live regrets. That's not what we're talking about, but it's actually a valid point. 80, 90-year-olds in retirement homes, do yourself a favor, go get some education. Go hang out, make some new old friends. Do it. It'll change your life. They could become one of your close 5 circles that lift your game up. I mean, at the end of the day, which brings me to my next point, age is experience. At the end of the day, you think about it, these people have lived a massive life. Do you reckon they've got some life experience? Hell yeah, they do. If you can benefit from their lessons, their failures can become your lessons. You can grow. You can benefit from the fact that they're telling you what they did and didn't do right or wrong. In fact, this is something you should all do. If you have never done this, challenge. I know I'm not meant to be doing challenges. Forget it. Episode 7, it's the first question directly at someone. It's also the first challenge. Go to a retirement home and make a new old friend and squeeze every piece of information. Don't squeeze them physically. Squeeze information out of them. Ask them questions. Take a notepad and pen and write stuff down. See how I didn't say SHIT? I'm trying to keep this a bit more PG. Someone messaged me saying they can't share my info because it's got too much swearing in it. Anyway, so age is experience. And when we're talking about success from an entrepreneurial level, in a business level, in a job level, the grey nomads of the world are still, to this day now, they're creating some fantastic businesses and they have for generations. And here's my proof. All right, now I'm looking just here. I've got some notes. So Charles Ranlett Flint, hope I said that right. Charles Ranlett Flint. You may know that guy. At the age of 61, he founded IBM. Bernie Marcus, at the age of 50, founded Home Depot. Now, he co-founded, but founded Home Depot. That big America's version of Bunnings? Everywhere around America? Yeah, at 50, he decided to found that. Ray Kroc, we all know Ray. Macca's, McDonald's, Mickey D's, whatever you want to call it around the world. He was 62 when he started that, and his concept was amazing. I don't know if you've learned about Ray. Ray Kroc's full business plan is it is better to own the land the business is on than it is to own the business. So to get into a McDonald's, I only know this because I work for one, but to get into a McDonald's, you have to put down $1 million and have $1 million in capital with you as well. To be allowed to be a part of the franchise. So, and that may have changed since I was in it. It's been it has actually, it's been 2 decades. Holy wow. Anyway, moving along. Colonel Sanders, everybody knows KFC, right? He was 62 as well when he started KFC as a franchise. He was broken homeless, the Colonel. 62, he started KFC. This one, I love this one. I've never heard anyone talk about this. Bit of research I found earlier today. John Pemberton. Now, you may know him. At the age of 55, he was a pharmacist called the Doc. He made Coca-Cola. The guy was 55. What's my point? Anybody over 50 can start. There is no age on when you can start and when you have to finish. I know there's such a thing as retirement. Do you know that once people retire, their brain switches off and they're more likely to die because they've retired? They don't have this thing that wakes them up, that motivates them, that gets them going. It's true fact. Like, I'm not just making it up. The figures are out there. Do I have them on me right now? No. Better research next time, Nick. Here's the last part. This one's for the younger guys. I'm massive with video games. Used to be a massive online gamer. Being older is just leveling up. And if you've ever played a video game where you level up, any of these Quest games or anything at all, on your PlayStations, on your Xboxes, on your Wiis, on the old Game Boys, the more you level up, the stronger you get. The more you level up, the longer you've been playing the game, the more you know. The more you level up, the better items you get, the better things you can use, the better abilities you can use. So don't look at age as a number that's scary. Look at it as a number that's a goal. You should be wanting to get older because that means you've had another year of experience, another year of life lessons, another year to learn what to not do so you can do. It's really simple. Age is literally nothing more than a number, but it is an amazing opportunity. Age is a great opportunity to educate you now, to educate others when you reach that age in the future, but more importantly, age is nothing more than a reason to get some stuff done. You can change your attitude around the way you look at your age, around the way you look at aging, and that the way you look at other people and the restrictions you feel they have because of their age. You can change your life.